So it is very late now. It is, my computer is just not designed to turn on. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Britt, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should because I talk about geeky things. And this time, I'm going to talk about my journeys with NaNoWriMo. So let's get started. So right now, it is November 1st, which is the very beginning of NaNoWriMo, and it is nearly 7 o'clock. I just recently took a shower, so welcome to my wet hair. Anyway, I'm very excited to get started on NaNoWriMo this year. I'm not going to start writing right this second because I have to get ready for work, and then I have to go to class, but I will be writing as soon as I get back from class, and I'm very excited to do this. I've seen these videos before where people talk about their journeys with NaNoWriMo and make public their word count, and I think that that's really helpful because it's going to help me stay kind of accountable. Plus, I can talk about the failures and the successes and things like that. So expect kind of, as this is going, obviously it's going to be one big video, so you're going to be seeing this in December, but expect that I'll keep you guys up to date with my word count and everything like that. I'm not going to talk about this story or the other story that I'm working on. I'm very excited to bring them out to you guys. I will let you guys know when they become closer to available, so I'm very, very excited to eventually have you guys read these stories. Well, the one that I'm working on for NaNoWriMo, I'm only working on one for NaNoWriMo. I'm not gonna be working on both of them, so that's just gonna be too much. So I'm working on one of them for NaNoWriMo, and the other one I'm gonna work on after NaNoWriMo is over. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm gonna go because this lighting is not doing great for my rosacea on camera. So all right, that is it, and I'm gonna go eat breakfast now because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I've only gotten up, showered, and washed my face, moisturized my face because rosacea, and refilled a prescription because I forgot to do that yesterday. I'm a great adult, you guys. Hey guys, so it's been actually like 12 hours since the last time I chatted with you guys. It is now 7 o'clock at night, and my hair's dry now, obviously. But I'm finally gonna sit down with a glass of wine and start writing. So I had a full day. I had work this morning, and then I had class this afternoon. And then when I was done with class, I just needed to kind of relax for a little bit. So I played The Sims, and I played The Sims for a bit longer than I probably should have. But that's okay. I've decided though from now on, if I wanna play The Sims, I have to write my daily goal, which is anywhere between 1,700 words and 2,000 words a day in order for me to be able to play The Sims. So I also have TV to catch up on. So luckily I have tomorrow off. So I only work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays right now at my part-time job. And I don't have any on-campus classes tomorrow, but I do have my online course that I need to do, and I do have some homework that I do need to finish by tomorrow night at 8. So I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to go about making sure that I get the house upstairs, my parents' unit clean, because they've been gone all week. So I've been kind of taking care of their unit and their cat, and so I want to make sure that's nice and clean when they get home. I want to get caught up on my TV shows, which is, I know, not a priority, but it kind of also is. Let me write my daily limit and I'll watch The Good Place. But there's very little space left on our shared DVR, so I need to start watching my shows so that there's space on our DVR, because we've got a shared, between my unit and my parents' unit, we have a shared DVR. Plus, I need to make sure that I do granted, my online course, nothing is due until Saturday. So theoretically, if I have to put on my online course until Saturday, I can, but it's kind of my thing where I want to make sure that I do my online courses, because online courses I've never gotten along with online courses. I tend to forget they exist because I don't have anywhere specific to go. I think I'm stalling. I have it scheduled. Actually, my schedule is literally right here, and it says, where is it? There, see? Principles of Nutrition online. Like, I have time specifically blocked off on Fridays. I also have to call St. Cloud State. So those of you who don't know, I think I've talked about this so far, right? Well, I wrote a blog, and I think, yeah, no, the video that I wrote the blog for should be out by now. But I'm back in school, and I have to contact the school that I went to 10 years ago to make sure that I can finish up a bachelor's degree by finishing up things here at the school that I'm going to right now. So I have to call them tomorrow because I've been trying to call them for like the last couple of days, but every time I remember it's past 4:30, which is of course when that particular office closes on campus. So I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. I'm gonna write between 17,000. Yikes. I'm gonna write between 1,700 and 2,000 words, and I'll check back in with you guys once I've got that done. So, NaNoWriMo, day 1. I'm already off to a rough start, but it's gonna get better. Oh, I should probably let you guys know, I've actually already started writing this particular story. I am already at 1,028 for words, 1,028 words. So what I'm gonna do, this is what I did last time I did NaNoWriMo, just because I want to make sure my word count is very proper. I'm gonna start a new document so I don't have to remember where I left off. So when I submit it to NaNoWriMo website, then it'll be good. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to friend me on NaNoWriMo, if you guys are doing NaNoWriMo, well, it's already over now, but friend me for next year. I need to write my words. So let's do my word writing, and I really need to not have Facebook up right now. Because now I'm getting all kinds of distracted by the fact that my friends are noticing me on Facebook. They're like liking my stuff because I'm popular. Not really. I just post hilarious stuff on my personal Facebook page. Okay, I need to seriously write. I'm gonna check in a little while. Alexa, play some movie scores. The first time I did this with my Echo, it was really funny. I am seriously stalling. Okay, so the first time I did this with my Echo, the very first thing was the Vader theme, and I was like, my Echo knows me so well, knows that I love the Star Wars. Okay, I actually do hear stuff. So I'll check in with you guys once I am done writing, and you know what, Facebook? Go ahead. All right, check back in with you guys in a little bit. Just checking in because the music that is currently on is again Star Wars. It's funny because I just talked about it. And I'm at 322 words. Back to work. Bye. And I'm back. And it is 8:17 now, and I am at 2,100 words. I really struggled at first. Like, it felt like it was going to take forever to actually get there. Very glad that I did, and I'm glad that it was beyond what I'm setting as my personal daily goal to get done with this book. And I could actually continue, but I'm getting kind of tired. I didn't sleep much last night. I stayed up, so last night, obviously because it's November 1st at this point. So last night was Halloween and I didn't go out or anything. I went to my night class, but other than that, I came home, had one trick-or-treater, which is why I have tons of candy wrappers now, because who's gonna eat that? The person with binge eating disorder is gonna eat that. It's kind of scary to have sweets in the house when I'm trying to overcome binge eating disorder. Oh, and look, there are pee pads all over my bed because this little sucker over there on my bed, she has kidney failure. So, and she's been leaking, because when you have kidney disorder or kidney failure, you leak. And I have cleaned my comforter enough since she finally officially moved down here, because she used to live in my parents' unit, but their cat is kind of being a jerk to her, so she has moved back in with me and Cosmo, and she seems to be doing pretty well with that now. Anyway, so I was kind of struggling at first because it felt like it was so many words, but I did it in like an hour, so that's exciting. So just an hour a day, it seems, and I'll be able to get this done. And so day one of NaNoWriMo has been very successful, even if I was stalling at the beginning and started later than I was kind of hoping I would. So here's hoping tomorrow will be just as successful, if not even more successful, because who knows, maybe I could write even more tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. But like I said, I didn't sleep well last night. That's what I was saying. My short-term memory is horrible. I didn't sleep well last night because I ended up staying up really late because I have this tradition on Halloween, but since I had a night class, it kind of started a little bit later than I anticipated, but I watched all 4 community Halloween episodes, and then I watch Hocus Pocus, and then I watch Kaku Renbo. If you guys don't know what any of those things are, look it up because they're all amazing. Also, if you don't know what Hocus Pocus is, you are too young to be watching my channel, so go away. Or you're too old to be watching my channel. I mean, either way. Essentially, my channel is meant for kids who grew up in the 90s, I guess. I don't know. Don't mean to alienate anybody. I don't care what age you actually are. It's a joke. I didn't get to sleep until about 1 o'clock, and I had to wake up at 6 o'clock this morning because I needed to take my shower. So I did not sleep much last night. So I am very tired. So even though I could continue, I'm going to submit this to NaNoWriMo and call it a night because I can. And I hit my daily goal. So who really cares, right? But I hit my daily goal, so I'm just gonna call it a night and watch a little bit of TV and then go to bed because I am exhausted. And I have a friend staying over as well. I don't know what time she's gonna get here because I don't feel great being in this house by myself. So she's staying in my parents' unit. While my parents are gone, they'll be home tomorrow. So this is our last night together. So hopefully maybe she comes home and we can do some fun stuff. But I'm gonna watch TV until she gets here and I'm gonna go to bed probably early, even though I don't have anything that I have to get up for tomorrow. My body kind of wakes up early naturally, so I'm gonna do that, and so I will check back in with you guys tomorrow when I write some more or that kind of thing. But also, if you've been a long watcher of my channel, my water glass is still bigger than my head. It's a really old joke from this channel. And it's Kay's favorite joke from this channel. Go find that video because it's one of my favorites on my channel. Go find the video where I talk about how my water glass is bigger than my head. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye, everyone. Corvette says goodbye too. And so does Cosmo. Cosmo's angry with me right now. He wants to go potty, but I wanted to finish this. So I'm gonna take him potty now. And then he'll stop being angry. Hey, Cosmo. 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 Do you wanna go potty? Do you wanna go potty? Okay. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. One quick thing before I actually sign off for the night. So Corvette is currently sleeping where, oh, she's not really sleeping. Her eye is slightly open. Okay. But Corvette is sleeping where I normally sleep. That's where I sleep. And she is not on her pee pad. Corvette, get on your pee pad. I do not want to sleep in cat urine tonight. So it's very late now. It is almost 9 p.m. at this point, and I haven't written yet. I kind of had a full day. I had my homework had to get done. I had to clean my parents' unit. I cleaned my unit a little bit, not much. I'll do the rest of that tomorrow. I had some stuff I had to deal with school, just to make sure that I'm on the right track for graduation still, and just making sure that I have no more surprises, things like that. And then my parents were home. My mom and I were having our date night, which is always nice. Friday nights are our date nights, so I'm gonna sit down and try to get some writing done now. I hope I can get to my daily goal. Last night I took like an hour, so I guess it probably wouldn't be terrible, but I'll check back in once I feel like it's okay to. And I love this good place filter that I have on my computer because it's hilarious, but I'm kind of over it, so I might take it off just because it just keeps popping up with the same notification being like, it's imperative you get off the internet. And I'm like, I'm not even on my computer, and just because I'm on my computer doesn't mean I'm always on the internet. It's, I don't know, it gets annoying, but I like the fact that it filters out all the swear words. Not that I don't like seeing swear words, but just because the good place has really, that's one of the funny things about the good place is that nobody can swear. So it's funny. So every time I type a swear word, it'll change to the swear word that is used in the good place. And so there was one time where I was talking with my YouTube friends on our little like group chat that we have going on, and I just kept writing the F word over and over and over again. And for me, it was fork, 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 fork. And for them, it was not. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna start writing, and hopefully I'll get through something today. I'm not feeling it, but that's kind of the point, is that you're not feeling it, but you're still supposed to do it. So I'm not feeling it. What's gonna come out today probably isn't gonna be great, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so wish me luck. Here we go. All right, so it is now after 10. It is 10:30. This was a lot harder than I thought, just because like I said, I'm not in the mood to write and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed now. But I did at least hit like the NaNoWriMo goal, which I think is like 1,600 something words, and I ended up at a total today of 17 3807, which brings my total word count to 3830. So according to NaNoWriMo website, after putting all that in, my average for the last 2 days has been 1915, so that's great. I'm still above the average. Obviously, my goal is 50,000 words, so hopefully I get there. And according to this, I will actually finish 50,000 words on November 27th if I keep at this rate. So that's good news. I'm gonna hopefully write a ton tomorrow. After I'm done cleaning, I really don't have a ton left to do other than finish editing this video that I'm gonna be putting up. It's another story time. So I have to finish editing that. I was editing it and then I took a break because it's kind of emotional to get through it because it was a tough situation that I was in. So after I'm done cleaning and editing that video, I'm going to then try and write. And I'm gonna try and write like substantial amount just in case, just like I wanna give myself like a really good buffer. So hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I can give myself like a really good buffer tomorrow or at some point so that just in case something does pop up this month that takes my attention away, whether it's I need to get caught up on my YouTube videos, because luckily I'm ahead right now, pretty ahead. I was hoping I would have all of December done by now, but I don't even have anything done for December yet. But I was hoping I'd have all of December done so I wouldn't have to think about YouTube this entire month other than making this video. I don't have to edit until it's over. But unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'm hoping to get a good buffer just in case I have to like run and get some YouTube stuff done, or if something crazy happens within my school that I need to really focus on that, or God forbid, a family emergency. So I'm hoping to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and I'm not gonna think about writing anymore. What I wrote tonight was absolutely trash, and that's okay. All I'm doing is getting words on digital paper, and the revising will come when I am done and have the whole story, and then I can go back through and add things or change things that need to be changed. And I'm sure the revising of the story is going to be pretty intense. But once I'm done revising it, then I'm gonna have my mom read it because she's my critique partner. And then I've got some beta readers that I've already got set up kind of for this book. So I'm super excited to see where this book takes me, and I'm hoping to get it out sometime next year, hopefully. If I decide to self-publish, if I decide to query agents, it'd probably be a lot later than that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I am done for the night. I'm going to bed. See you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully this all works out well. Okay, bye. And maybe this will be how I end each and every day during this whole vlog situation. The fight continues to make my cat actually lay down on her pee pads. Hello everyone. I actually forgot to do the beginning of this where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start writing now. So I'm already like 277 words into today's writing, and it's already going pretty well. I'm feeling better than I did last night. I was just really not feeling great last night, but I got my water. I also cleaned, which I think is part of the reason why it's been really hard for me the last couple of days already, is just because I have not had time. So I'm helping my parents out with their unit. I mean, they're home now, and I know that was what I was saying, I was gonna take care of their unit. I clean their unit as well. It's kind of like I'm their hired maid to kind of help with my finances right now. So I clean their unit, and I'm still trying to find like this happy medium where I can clean their unit and my unit and still have a life and still go to school and still go to work. It's kind of a lot. So I've really neglected my unit a lot over the last few weeks now. And so it's been really tough. And so I finally got my unit as clean as it really can be right now, with still having some construction things going on, but at least I feel better. And of course I have the pee pads on my bed because of Corvette's thing, but she hasn't been leaking much recently. So I think I'm gonna try it without the pee pads for a little bit and see how it goes. I'm gonna regret it, but no, it feels good. So I'm gonna sit down and really start writing. Like I said, I'm 277 words into this already, and I've already found out some really great things about my characters. I'm getting to know my characters a lot better, and I've introduced all of my secondary characters now. I have one more main-ish character to introduce, and we saw him, but we haven't met him yet. So I'm very excited to introduce him into the story. I may get to that today. I really like my characters. I think my main character has some work to do, but she's going to be an interesting friend that I'm going to have until this book is done. So she's going to be an interesting friend. All right, so I'm gonna get to writing, and I will check back in with you guys when I'm done. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I have written 1,366 words so far, so that's a good dent. According to NaNoWriMo at this point. I'm only gonna take screenshots when I'm done for the day. Go to create a NaNoWriMo website right now. My average is at 1732, and I should still be finishing by November 29th, even if I didn't finish writing today. But I'm still going to try and give myself that good buffer, because I still haven't hit I still haven't hit what is technically the goal today, but because I wrote so much that first day, you know, I have a bit of a buffer, so I could stop today and be fine, but I would rather give myself like a full day worth of buffer. So my goal today is to write like 33 to 3,500 words, which is why I'm gonna take a little bit of a break right now, because I think that will be, you know, really good. I'm not quite halfway to where I want to be, but if I give myself maybe an hour or two to just think about what I want to write some more and stuff like that, I think that'll be really good. And then I'll write hopefully another 1,000 words, you know, 1,000 to 13 to 1,500 words again in a couple hours. And then right before I go to bed, I'm going to try and get some more through. So hopefully, and then theoretically tomorrow I could hit 10,000 words. I mean, if I do what I want to do, I did the math a little earlier. If I did what I wanted to do today and have a full day's worth of a buffer, I would only be like 1,900 words away from 10,000 words. So that's kind of cool. That's really cool to think. But I've officially hit 5,000 words so far. So that is cool. I'm at 5196. So that's cool. It's a, you know, it's just a step in the right direction. So if you look at the thing, like I'm not even close to being done, but that's fine, because it's, you know, as I was saying to my friends earlier, it's about the little baby steps, you know. It's not looking at the 50,000 word count that you need. It's about going, did I make my goal today? And if I make my goal today, and I make my goal tomorrow, and I make my goal the next day, just take it by day by day. And as long as you hit your goal every day, you're gonna write 50,000 words by the end of the month. That's so cool. This book will not be finished. I'm gearing it to be probably 80 to 100, wherever it decides it's finished in that general vicinity, but I can't imagine it's going to be 50,000 words. That's really short, but I'm excited to see what happens next. So I'm going to sign off for a little while. I'm going to step away from my computer and take a break, and I'm going to eat some lunch. I'm going to work out a little bit, and I'm going to hopefully come back to this and write again a little bit later. So it is a lot later than I anticipated, but I started playing The Sims and I started watching the show Shameless. I've not seen it before, but it's really good, and I'm kind of addicted at the moment with it. So I have this episode playing, so I'm hoping to get at least a little bit more. I did not get the buffer that I was anticipating today, but hopefully I will at least get a little bit more than what I've had before. So let's get writing, and I'll check back in with you guys. I'm gonna aim for the daily goal. That's my goal. I'm gonna aim for the daily goal, which is almost 1,700. So let's just try and get to 1,700. I'm at 1,381 because I did start writing a little tiny bit before I turned the camera on. Well, it's because I just didn't want to pause this on my other screen. So I'm going to hopefully get to there just so that I have the daily goal done, and I'll check back with you guys when I just can't think anymore. All right, I'm done. So somehow within the rest of that episode, I was able to pay attention to the episode, know what was going on, and hit the daily goal. And not only hit the daily goal, but surpassed it a little bit. So I'm at 1882 for the day, and I'm good with that. I have successfully surpassed the daily goal every day, which means that at this rate I will finish on November 27th with 50,000 words. That is super cool. I only have 44,000 words at this point, so it feels really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens throughout this month, and I really hope that I stay on track, and I'm excited to see where this book is going to take me, because I ended kind of at a point where there's going to be a conflict. So I'm excited to write that conflict tomorrow, but I feel like I'm too tired to give it decent justice today, which is going to lead us into a new part of the story. So I'm very, very excited. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun to continue writing this story, and I'm hoping that this one will be finished relatively soon, and then I can get my other one finished as well. I'm excited. I will see you guys all tomorrow with a new little section of the video. when I keep writing. To catch up, I'm at 8,232 words right now, so I'm hoping to hit 10,000 today. If not, then I'll hit 10,000 tomorrow, so that's super exciting and cool. That's a big milestone for me, considering with books that I've always started, it's really hard for me to get the first book that I was going to come out with, which I decided to take a break from just because there were some issues with it, and eventually I'm going to really put it together, really try harder to like make the story work, but right now the story just isn't working, so that's why I put it to the side. But I'm at like nearly 40,000 words with that one. That's the furthest I've ever gotten with a book, and I've got all of my other books saved, and I eventually want to actually like finish them as well, but unfortunately, like I said, you know, there are just some things I need to work on with that. But so it's really cool to get to 10,000 words because I don't get that far before I lose the idea or I get bored. That's always been my issue, but now that I'm really into this, I'm thinking this is actually going to really work for me. So I'm very excited. So it's been hours since I've updated you, mostly because I kind of forgot to turn the camera back on. But I did reach 10,000 words today, so very, very exciting. As far as NaNoWriMo is concerned, I've reached 10,000 words. I'm actually above that. I'm actually at like 11,000 or something like that. That's because before NaNoWriMo, I did write a little bit of the story, just because I was so eager to start the story that I did just start writing it a couple of days prior to NaNoWriMo. But my NaNoWriMo word count is literally what I've written for NaNoWriMo. So I did not cheat. I accidentally did, because that was one of the things that happened today, was when I looked at it and I compiled my master for what I've been working on, and I was like, why are the word counts not matching up? Completely forgetting that I wrote. So what I did was I went into edit word count by day, and I just put in what I wrote today, and it is at 10,124 words. So I'm super excited. That is such a great place for me to be. At this rate, I will finish on November 25th. If I keep writing at the rate that I'm writing, because my average words per day are 2,024. That is so cool. I wrote almost 1,900 words today. You know, when I first tried NaNoWriMo back a bajillion years ago, with the very first story that I wanted to write, I got like 3 days in and I was like, this is so overwhelming, I can't do this anymore. And I quit. And then the last time I tried NaNoWriMo was for my other story that was going to be my debut novel that I was going to come out with, that I'm just having some serious story issues with. So that's why I put that one to the side. And again, I only got a couple of days in, and then finally was like so far behind that it just felt like I couldn't catch up. But I'm feeling so good about where I am right now. This weekend is going to be kind of interesting because I am going to Chicago to see family. So I do have my little like laptop that I was using while I was waiting to get this computer, and it's teeny tiny and I hate typing on it. It's in here in this, it's somewhere. I have this like little laptop thing that I was using in between my last laptop that I was editing with, and then this desktop that I'm on right now. So I do have that I will bring with me and continue to try and write. I may not update NaNoWriMo. Very excited about it. I'm very excited to continue with the story. I've got 6 hours in the car with my mom. We're gonna be trading off driving, so 6 hours worth of writing, because I'll be driving 3 hours there and driving 3 hours back. So I will have 6 hours in the car to write, plus hopefully I'll have a little bit of time the day that we're having this little family get-together thing in Chicago. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, but I'll take you guys along for the ride. Not obviously for the whole thing, I'm not gonna make like an adventure vlog out of it, but I will be updating you guys as time goes on. So I'm very excited to see where this story takes me. I wrote not in chronological order today. I did write a scene that I had an idea for today. Hopefully eventually I'll be able to fit that in. If not, then obviously, well, I mean, still wrote the words. So even if I don't use it word for word, or have to change it or delete it completely, who knows what's going to happen in the future. But anyway, it was already 4 minutes. This is going to be such a long video. All right, I'm signing off for the night, and I will see you guys all tomorrow as I update more words. Bye. I didn't check in when I started writing because I forgot, but I'm having a rough day. I have some pain right now. I've got a really nasty headache, and I suppose staring at a computer screen wasn't the best, but I am dedicated to finishing this book, and I am dedicated to winning NaNoWriMo. And so I did more than my daily requirement. I wrote 1,804 words today. My head hurts so bad right now. I need to be done. I need to be very done with staring at a computer screen and stuff. I'm hoping this headache is gone by tomorrow. I am hoping I feel better tomorrow and I'm in less pain. I've got some pain stuff going on today, so it's been rough. So anyway, that is my update. I'm at 11,928 words total written for NaNoWriMo. So obviously, like I said, about 1,000 more than that officially, because I did start writing. I wrote like 1,000 words prior to NaNoWriMo starting. So I'm doing pretty well. At this rate, I'll finish November 26th, 2018. So I'm hoping, and the bar is looking so good. I remember looking at that bar going, God, I don't even feel like I'm making a dent in it, but now I actually feel like I'm making a dent in it, and it feels good. It feels really good. So I may have made my headache worse because of this. I may have ruined my sleep tonight because of this, but it just shows my dedication. I am determined to finish this book, and I am determined to win NaNoWriMo. Cut to like November 30th where I'm like, I messed up and I didn't write anymore for the rest of the month, because that is usually my luck, but I'm determined to not let that happen. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. So I forgot to check in again right before I started writing. Mostly because I've been watching Shameless, the show Shameless, while I've been writing, and oh my gosh, it's such a good show. And it's really been helping me kind of put a little bit of grittiness into this novel, which has been fun, which has been nice, since it's about dysfunctional families. And while the family in this book is not as dysfunctional as the family on Shameless, by far not, they're still pretty dysfunctional as it stands. So it's fun for me to be watching it while I'm writing so that I can kind of put that grittiness in there. So it's been nice, but I also figured this vlog would be much shorter if I didn't do 3 minutes twice a day every single day. So this is gonna be a long video. Anyway, so today I have only written 1,529 words. So I'm hoping that when I'm done with class, I can sit down and write the remainder. I should be able to, but I have to go to class. It is nearly 5:30, so I need to go and eat dinner and then get ready for class and head to class. So I've got my night class, and one I actually have to get ready for because I can't go dressed like this because it is a Taekwondo class. So obviously I have to dress in a Taekwondo gi, so I need to get ready for class as well. So hopefully when I'm done with class, I can sit down and write some more. Luckily, I'm feeling better today. I had a headache pretty much all day until I went to go see my chiropractor, and now since I've gotten to see my chiropractor, the headache has slowly gone away. So that's good news. So those people who say that chiropractic care doesn't actually work, I beg to differ. He has helped me so much over the last 5 years with pain and things like that. So hopefully I'll be able to write more. I'm at 13,457 words right now with what I've written for NaNoWriMo. Now remind you, I wrote about 1,000 words prior to NaNoWriMo starting, so I'm more like at 14,000 something words, maybe even closer to 15,000 words at this point. So it feels so good. I haven't compiled everything together yet because I started writing in chronological order, but I've gotten kind of ideas for different scenes throughout the book, so I've been writing them kind of as placeholders until I actually get to those scenes, in which of course obviously I'll have to modify them as they come in so that they actually fit into the story that I've been creating. But luckily I've got them in mind right now, so I can write with those things in mind. So it's fun. It's a fun story to write. I'm excited to write it. I'm excited to see where this book will take me, and I hope that when it comes out, you all will buy it, even if you don't plan on reading it. I hope you guys read it, but I also hope you guys all buy it. So anyway, I'm going to go upstairs to my parents' unit. I'm gonna have some dinner with my mom, and then I'm going to head to class. And then hopefully, like I said, I'll check in and write a little bit more before bed, but it's as still as it stands. I should still be finishing on November 27th, and my average word per day is 1,922, but I hate the idea that I did not hit so far the daily goal. I've hit the daily goal so far this entire week of NaNoWriMo so far, so this is gonna be the first day if I don't come back and write. And I mean, come on, yesterday I was able to do it and I was feeling miserable. I had a headache, I had other pain throughout my entire body. It was a bad day. I am gonna go do that, and I will see you guys all hopefully later tonight saying that I finished the daily goal, but if not, I will see you guys all tomorrow with some more updates. So did I write more last night? Yes. Did I update you guys? No. So I did write more yesterday. I took a screenshot, so I'll put that up right here. You guys can take a look at the statistics because I don't remember them because I just updated for my night tonight. Tonight I wrote 1,780 words, which puts me at total words written for NaNoWriMo at 15,402. So that's amazing. At this rate, I will finish by November 26th, and my average per day is 1,925. And if I just want to finish, I just need to write 1,505 words for the rest of NaNoWriMo. So that is super cool. I still have my breathing room, which is great. Probably not as great as it was. It took me forever to actually write today, so it was kind of a bummer. I just wasn't feeling it. It's been a rough week, and I think just my body just finally kind of was like, done. But I'm looking forward to finishing up NaNoWriMo, and I'm also kind of looking forward to NaNoWriMo being done, kind of, at this point, just because I am ready for a little bit of self-care, just because this week was kind of tough. And maybe it's just this week. Maybe it'll be fine next week and the rest of NaNoWriMo, but you know, having to be in school and having to go to work and having to do this and you know, still just kind of have a life. It is kind of wearing on me already, and it's only day 8. I don't know. Like I said, this week was just kind of tough. I'm going to finish this episode of Shameless, and then I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, I'm going to watch all the shows that I missed. Tonight, I was planning on watching them, but I ended up in this great, like, just video clip sending conversation with my friends in a group chat that we have on Facebook Messenger. Kyle, Chan, and Dylan were MIA for it, but Kay, Matt, Melissa, and I sat down and had just a blast, I think. At least I was having a blast. It was so much fun. I am out for the night. Like I said, I'm going to finish this episode of Shameless, and then I'm going to go to bed. So, good night, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. So, I haven't written anything yet today, and it is 9 o'clock, and I have to get up tomorrow and leave for my aunt's house in Chicago. So, I have the little laptop thing that I've been using before I got my desktop. I have that charging, and so I'm gonna bring that. Whoo, computer just turned on. So, I'm gonna use that for the trip, plus I have homework, so like, definitely. So, I am going to try and get some words done. This morning, I actually did write like 30 words so far today, essentially, but the reason why was because I had written one particular scene out of context. I got to that scene yesterday, so I got the scene out this morning to add it to the full manuscript, and realized my huge mistake. And now I'm not usually one to I used to be, but I'm trying really hard with this one not to like go back and edit, because if you go back and edit, it's just never gonna work. So, but this one I felt like I needed to, just because I didn't want to forget that this was a huge issue and I didn't want somebody else to find it. So anyway, so I did fix that. So now I am caught up with that scene, so that's good, because that is in the story and I can just continue the rest of the story at this point. So that's fun and exciting. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and write. I've got an idea for another scene that's again out of context, or out of like I'm tired. I've also had wine, so like not like a lot, but I'm really tired and I'm stressed out because I have to travel tomorrow and I haven't packed. Granted, I'm only gonna be gone for one night, so it's not like it's that big of a deal, but anyway, so that is where I'm at. I'm gonna try and write some right now and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give myself like a half an hour to write. I'm not even gonna turn on Shameless because I know that that's just going to slow me down. Even though I do write pretty well when I'm writing while I'm watching Shameless, but I do like sound, so we'll see. But I don't really have a lot of time, so hopefully I can write. I'm gonna turn on Shameless and see how I feel. I'm not gonna check in with you guys because it looks like my battery's about to die, so I want to charge this so that I can have enough power, enough juice to not worry about charging it while I'm gone over the weekend. So I'm just going to, after this clip, put up my day and what I accomplished. So I hope I accomplished a lot. Anyway, so I will see you guys all tomorrow as I'm traveling to Chicago, or the Chicago area, to see family. Oddly enough, Chicago is where Shameless is set. So I really like that show. It's a really good show. Anyway, I'm gonna write. So, funny story, I completely forgot to bring my camera with me to Chicago over the weekend. I was only gone for one night. So this is Sunday. Last update was Friday. Was Friday. And I didn't write anything yesterday, mostly because I had a big assignment due for one of my classes, and so I had to really focus on that. And because it was also my cousin's 30th birthday, so we went out, and then my Word wasn't working on my laptop, so I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm giving up writing for today. So I played a little bit of catch up today. I actually only just, because I was so far ahead that I only just wrote a little over what I was supposed to write for today, and I managed to get to a point where I am still looking at finishing on November 29th. So it's not as much of kind of where I want to be, but hey, it's all right. So I'm at 19,224 words, which is so many. This is the fastest I've ever written a book, and this is the second time I've gotten to nearly 20,000 words. So the first book that I was gonna bring out, that one's at like almost 50,000 now. But it also took me like a year to get that point. So it's so fun to like be writing this so quickly. And obviously like there's going to be lots of rewrites and lots of edits going forward and lots of things that I'm gonna be adding as I kind of read through it again going, oh my God, what was I thinking? But it's cool. So I wrote 1,706 words. I am so tired from the traveling and the fact that I didn't sleep well last night because I was not in my own bed. And my aunt's beds are great, but I like firmer beds and they like softer beds apparently. So I did not sleep well last night. I am so tired. We were on the road for like 7 hours today, and I had a party this afternoon. So it was just, it's been a day. It's been a long day. So I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm very excited to continue working on this book. And I think my aunt's house also is a little dry because like I've been really congested all day. So I don't know, maybe I'm catching something. I hope not. I don't need to be catching something during NaNoWriMo. Anyway, so I'm very excited. I am almost halfway there. I am like 6,000 words away from being halfway done with NaNoWriMo, and I'm super excited about it. But obviously like we're also nearing halfway through the month because you know the 15th will be halfway through the month. So but we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping I complete NaNoWriMo. I hope I win NaNoWriMo, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna go to bed, hopefully sleep well tonight. Luckily tomorrow is Veterans Day, or today was Veterans Day, but tomorrow it's being observed. So I'll have a little extra time. I don't have a night class, so that'll give me some time to really sit down and write. See you guys all tomorrow. Hi. Hey guys, so I look very strange. So I got a makeover today and it probably looks like it's very worn because it's been a while now, but I just finished writing. It is 11 o'clock. I need to go to bed because I have to get up in the morning and shower and go to work. But today's been an interesting day because I gave blood earlier and the plan was to relax for the rest of the day and then write pretty much all night. But I was so exhausted after giving blood. I'm not sure if it was a placebo thing or if I was just genuinely tired, but according to things that I searched on Google, I did the very wrong things to get ready to give blood today by not drinking enough water prior and eating the wrong kinds of foods. So I'm not doing well. Like I'm fine, but like I'm just very, very tired and I've been really cold. I don't know if it's cold in the house because it's cold. I'm in the basement unit, so like heat rises and stuff, but like my unit's closed up, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to give my dog his dental treat and I'm going to go to bed. So let's talk about NaNoWriMo. I didn't write as much as I thought I was going to today. I want to try and write a lot every day to try and give myself another buffer just in case I need it. But I wrote 1,257 words today. I'm at 20,481 for the entirety of NaNoWriMo. At this rate, I will finish by November 30th, and to finish on time I need to write 1,554 words every single day moving forward. So not as great as I was hoping, but I am still on track, which is the most important piece. As long as I can stay on track, I should be fine. Tomorrow after class I'll sit down and just write a ton. Kind of felt like I was out of juice today, and like I said, it's getting late, so I need to go to bed. I hope everybody else that is doing NaNoWriMo is doing well. I hope. I am gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. My bed is right behind me, and I'm very much looking forward to cleaning this all off my face, giving my dog his dental treat, and seeing if he has to go potty one more time. Do you have to go potty? No, he just wants his dental treat. All right, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. Okay, so I was in such a stupor last night that I don't even know if I updated. I'm still feeling the symptoms a little bit, but I also think I might be coming down with a cold, so I mean theoretically maybe I shouldn't have donated blood yesterday, but either way. So I'm gonna sit down and do some writing. I'm not gonna get very far. It's already 9:30 and I'm tired and exhausted, so I'm going to just write until this episode of Shameless that I started this morning is done. I get started this morning. I don't even, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna write until this episode of Shameless is done, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna play some series catch up tomorrow and on Friday. My plan was to come home today after class and do some serious writing, but then I got into a really cool conversation with one of my classmates, and that ended up lasting for a very long time. So I wouldn't trade that in for anything. Obviously, like, I don't want to have NaNoWriMo interfere with me making personal connections outside of life, outside in the world, like in life and stuff. So I'm happy that I did what I did, but at the same time, like, obviously it's giving me a little bit of stress because I want to win NaNoWriMo. I want to complete this. I want to win NaNoWriMo. But at the end of the day, if I lose at NaNoWriMo this year simply because I made a personal connection with somebody new, I think that is a good loss. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna write, see what I can do, and then I'm gonna play some catch up tomorrow and Friday, because tomorrow I'm done with school, or I'm done with work at 1, and then I don't have class until 6. So I've got from 1 until 6 that I can just write. And then same thing on Friday, I just have my online class that I just choose to do on Fridays. So I will do my class in the morning like I always do, and then hit hard with the writing for the rest of the day. Hopefully I will make some good leeway there. I mean, I'm not like I'm behind. It's not like I'm behind. I really am not. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like I said, I'm not behind. I mean, I am technically gonna be probably behind today because I'm not gonna make the number of words that I need. So how many words do I actually need today? Almost 1,200 words. So, I mean, technically I probably could maybe make that happen in what's left of this episode of Shameless, which I think is like half over if I remember correctly. Theoretically possible, but probably not gonna happen. But at least I wrote something, is kind of my mentality, is I wrote something. We're just gonna do what we can, and I'll update you guys when I'm done. That, and like I said, I'm gonna play some serious catch up and hopefully have a bit of a buffer again, just in case, you know, like obviously Thanksgiving is next week, so who knows, I might need a little bit of a buffer that day. Probably not, because I don't think we're doing anything too drastic, but even if we are, I want a little bit of a buffer just to be safe, because I just have my desktop and we're probably gonna go to my sister's, so I won't be home for the majority of the day, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of a buffer. Anyway, I get to writing, and I will check in with you guys when I'm done. I got so close, and I also changed into my pajamas. I actually thought about putting my hair back in my nightly braid as well, but I got so close. So I was at 717 words, which obviously is like about half of what you need for NaNoWriMo for a day. But at this point, I will finish on December 1st, which of course is a terrible date for me to see. I was so far ahead, you guys. I was so far ahead, and now I just, like I said, I'm just gonna play catch up. It's gonna be fine. But now my average words per day is 1,630, which is the lowest I think it's been this entire NaNoWriMo experience. But hopefully I can get my word count up, and hopefully I can get that good buffer. But I am done for the night. This episode of Shameless is over, and I'm gonna go put my hair back in a braid, and I'm gonna crawl into my comfortable bed with my kitty, as you can maybe see. I don't know, she's sitting right there between my two pillows, but I'm gonna go crawl into bed and cuddle with my kitty and sleep. But before I do that, I actually have to give my dog his dental treat and feed my crested gecko, because those are two things that I have to do before I go to bed. Anyway, I will see you guys all tomorrow as I continue this NaNoWriMo experience, which I think is finally starting to get to me. I'm going crazy. We're almost halfway done with NaNoWriMo. It's crazy. It's just wild. So I'm excited to see what the rest of NaNoWriMo brings. I still have a long way to go, but really not. I mean, I'm on still pretty good track at this point. I should be at 25,000 words on Thursday, which is not a good day to catch up because I have a hockey game that I'm gonna go to with friends. So I'm gonna write as much as I can before the hockey game, because luckily I'm done with classes at 3:30, but I'm not expecting to play much catch up at that point. So on that day, I should be at 25,000 words. As long as I'm at 25,000 words on that day, I think I'll be happy. My goal is maybe, if I could, hit 30,000. Let's see, when do I have to be at 30,000? On the 18th? When is the 18th? On Sunday? Okay, I was gonna say 30,000 by the end of the weekend, but guess what? I have to be at 30,000 by the end of the weekend anyway. So let's say I wanna hit 30,000 words by Friday. By the time I'm done writing on Friday, I want to be above 30,000 words. So that is my goal, my own personal goal. That'll give me enough of a buffer. That'll give me a 2-day buffer. So let's aim for that. So that's my new goal, is to have over 30,000 words on Friday. It means I'm 5,000 words ahead of where I was supposed to be on Thursday. So that's my goal. All right, I'm going to go take care of all my nightly stuff, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. It's 10 o'clock, and that is normally my bedtime, so I'm out of here. Bye. You know those days when you haven't done something in a really long time and then you just like jump back into it even though you're super out of shape and you overwork yourself and you're already coming down with something and then now you feel like you're gonna die. That is today. I'm gonna watch one episode of Shameless. I'm gonna write. I did not get nearly I didn't get nearly as much writing done as today as I wanted to, as in like 0, because I am coming down with something. I woke up just feeling sick and just feeling off, so I came home and I rested a little bit, hoping that that would make me feel better before I had to go to my Taekwondo class tonight. I sometimes say it's karate, sometimes say it's Taekwondo, because 1, it is labeled as karate on my schedule. 2, I studied karate, well, a karate Taekwondo hybrid. We used Korean words, but karate moves and the karate way of doing things, but it's a Taekwondo class. So I interchange the words sometimes with this class for those reasons. But I wanted to try and get better before my Taekwondo class tonight. As you can tell, I'm not doing well. I don't have asthma, but I feel like I'm on my way to having an asthma attack. Can't breathe. So I'm gonna write. Watch one episode of Shameless while I write. And wherever I'm at the end, I'm at the end. And then I'm gonna write tomorrow when I get home from work until I have to eat and then go to the hockey game. And then Friday, I'm gonna get up and do my online class, and then I'm going to write and write and write and write and write and write. I'll probably take a few breaks here and there just because I gotta to stay sane. But right now, it's not looking good, guys. I mean, it's not terrible. According to and I updated it for looking at it today as I've not written any words, and I finishing on December 4th. It's not terrible. I can catch up. I'm not that far behind, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna write, and my dog is already begging for his dental treat, which he doesn't even get for another half an hour. I'm gonna write. Bye. I'll probably not. I don't know if I'm gonna update you guys or not. I might not. I might just go to bed. Okay, so I finished up. I mean, I could continue probably going, but I think it's probably best if I go to bed because I'm still having some issues with my throat, and my dog is really bugging me. It is after 9 now. It's 9:30, so he does need to get his dental treat in. I'm just gonna lay down and relax and watch some YouTube videos as I'm going to sleep. I have to get up early in the morning anyway. So I am done for the day. I got to 1,202 words. So actually, I got farther than I thought I was going to. The part that I just wrote was actually kind of therapy for me because it's a similar situation. A lot of what happens in this book is actually very similar to my life in many ways, about the two main characters as they are developing. There are things about one of the main characters that's a lot like me, and then there's different things, but still things that are a lot like me about the other main character, and I just kind of experienced one of those things and wrote it out in real words and things I've been thinking. It's tough to do that. Let's be real, it's tough to do that. It's tough to kind of see how you've been messing up your life and working that out. I'm hoping that what this character kind of is going through is something that I can go through, even though it's going to end up being different because it involved another person in my life that is still in my life, but just not in the way that I would like this person to be in my life anymore. It's hard to explain. It's interesting to have writing be your therapy in a way sometimes. So today now I'm ending at 22,400 words, and I have 27,600 remaining, so I'm almost halfway, so that's exciting. At this rate, I'll finish on December 2nd, so I did save myself 2 days today with what I was writing, and I need to write 1,624 words to finish on time on a daily basis, and my average words are 1,600, so like I said, I'm not on track to finish right now, but I will catch up. I'm going to spend so much time on Friday writing, and hopefully some time on Saturday as well, depending on how I feel. If this gets worse, obviously, who knows how the weekend is going to go. But anyway, my battery's about to die, so I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you guys all tomorrow as I write some more. Bye. So I didn't write it all yesterday, and I gotta keep this quick because my battery's gonna die and I didn't charge my camera. So I didn't write yesterday, so that sucks. I'm still very much behind, but I wrote 2,200 words tonight, exactly 2,200 words. So I wrote more than I needed to for an average day with NaNoWriMo. I'm at 24,600 words, and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm so tired. At this rate, I'll finish on December 3rd, so hopefully I can play more catch up tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to bed, and my camera's gonna die, and I will see you all tomorrow. So I'm catching up very well. I am still not totally caught up yet. I'll still be a little bit behind tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be 3,090 words away, so from being caught up. So 3,100 words. And hopefully if I start early enough, maybe, just maybe, I will be able to write that amount tomorrow, considering the fact that I wrote 2,300 words today, 2,310 to be exact. So I'm over the halfway mark. I'm at 26,910 for the whole of NaNoWriMo, which obviously is about 1,000 less than what I am actually in the book, because I did write about 1,000 words prior to the start of NaNoWriMo, just because I was very excited about the story and I wanted to get started on it. But yeah, so at this rate I'll finish on December 2nd, so still not totally caught up, but it's looking better. And I love looking at my graph because I see that like my biggest deficit, which was on the 15th, but I see my biggest deficit and I see that I am going up from there. So I am nearly caught up. I'm hoping to get caught up by tomorrow and then hopefully kind of start building that breathing room again, building that buffer. There really shouldn't be a whole heck of a lot other than Thanksgiving that could throw a wrench in my writing plans. Thanksgiving is really the only thing I can think of for the rest of the rest of the month, but I can't believe it. Like, we're already over halfway done with NaNoWriMo. This month has gone by really quickly. I think because I've been writing Deepwater, and I'm really enjoying the story so far. It's kind of taken turns I was not anticipating, which is fun. And I'm writing it like in bits and pieces, so eventually I'm gonna have to like put all of the pieces together. I have a good idea of what I've written and where that should theoretically fit, but I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen next. And I don't remember if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but I actually did lose like a portion, like an entire scene. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. And I know I wrote it, so I'm gonna have to rewrite that at some point. It is accounted for in NaNoWriMo, because I did write it during NaNoWriMo, but if I were to put everything together at this point, it would not showcase that word count, unfortunately. So hopefully maybe I'll find it, but I'm guessing that I just didn't save enough because I write like in a Word document to get an idea of how many words I've written for that day, and then I put that into the master story, or when I write scenes that don't fit into the master story right now, I kind of save them as the names of their scenes later. And so I probably didn't save that scene, and my computer probably restarted over the night, and it just maybe didn't autosave. I don't know what happened to it, or maybe I dreamt up that scene. Maybe I'm dreaming that I'm writing. I'm gonna go to bed. It is 11:30. It is an hour and a half past my bedtime, so I'm gonna go to bed. My cat has made an entire mess of my bed because she likes to sleep underneath my cover, so I'm gonna dig my cat out and I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys all tomorrow with another update on NaNoWriMo. Okay, so another day of NaNoWriMo finished. It's day 18 and I am at 29,599 words. So I'm only 401 away from being caught up, but it is 10:15. I still have lines that I need to record for a voiceover job that I have, so I need to get that done before I actually go to bed. But I need to go to bed because 10 o'clock is my bedtime and I am fading fast. So tomorrow all I have to do is just write an extra 401 words, which is a total of 2,068. I have definitely been writing that because the last 3 days, in order to get caught up, I have written 2,200, 2,310, and 2,689 in order to get caught up, and I've written over 2,000 words before as well throughout this whole time doing NaNoWriMo, so I'm really thinking I'll be able to get caught up tomorrow, so that is great. So I just have to write like 2,100 words tomorrow and I'll be caught up, and then I can just get through it, do my 1667 or more throughout the rest of the month, and I will be set. But like I said, I kind of want to try and build another buffer, so I'm still going to try and write like 2,000 words a day just so I have that buffer. Thursday, like I said before, might throw a wrench in my plans, so hopefully I'll be able to make this happen. But anyway, I'm gonna record my lines and then I'm going to go to bed and write some more tomorrow. I've got my night class, so I'm gonna have to write during the day, where like recently I've been writing at night. I am done and ready for bed. I'll see you guys all tomorrow as I hopefully get caught up. So hopefully the next time you see me, I'll be celebrating because I am 100% caught up. I hope. Anyway, so my statistics, my average is 1,644 words. I wrote 2,689 today. I am at 29,599 and I'm going to finish on December 1st at this rate, and to finish on time I just need to write 1,570 words per day, which doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense because I am behind. So theoretically it should be like more than what is recommended, which is 1,667. I don't know. I don't even like pretend to understand it. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. I am all cut up. So I wrote 2,076 words today. I have to finish my dinner and then go to my night class where I don't have to think about writing tonight when I get home. I get to just relax and not think about it. My average words per day are exactly the average words that you need per day, which is 1,667. And at this rate, I'll finish on November 30th as long as I don't fall behind again. And like I said, I'm still gonna try and write like 2,000 words a day just to kind of give myself that buffer in case I need it again. This Thursday, like I said, might throw some wrenches in the whole thing because it is Thanksgiving and we're going to my sister's house, and I think we're probably going like straight away in the morning. So hopefully I can get some writing done in the morning. And I mean, I do have a little laptop, but for some reason Word isn't working on that. So chances are very, very good I will do very little writing. I know we're not staying the night. We normally do to go Black Friday shopping the next day. We're probably still not gonna get home until pretty late, and we're probably still gonna go Black Friday shopping. So I'm probably going to go to bed right away. Hopefully get some writing done, but probably not 1,667 words, but we'll see what I can manage. Like I said, if I can build myself a decent buffer where I can build myself like a whole day again, I've got the next 2 days to do that. So I'm gonna hopefully do that. I am going to finish my dinner, and I'm going to finish this episode of Shameless, and I'm gonna head out to my night class that I have in a half an hour. I'll see you guys all tomorrow with an update on what I have accomplished, and hopefully, like I said, building that buffer back up because I'm gonna need it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. So I'm very tired today. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning for no real reason other than just my body decided to be a piece of crap. So I am so tired. I have had a full day. It is currently almost 9 o'clock and it feels like it is like 2 a.m. for me, which is very late for me. I mean, theoretically, if I woke up because I was gonna wake up I would have woken up at 6. So it's more like 1 a.m. for me, which is very, very late. Plus I didn't sleep well because, you know, I woke up at 2. Now that I've rambled for a minute about my ridiculous sleep, I finished the goal today. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I will just go to bed and forget about it today because I've had such a rough day, but I just got caught up and I'm not going to fall behind again. Or at least I'm going to try not to, because like I said, I want to try and build some kind of buffer before I go to Thanksgiving at my sister's house. I can do that more tomorrow because I only wrote 1,839 words today, which was less than I was hoping to write. I'm so tired, and I got through 2 episodes of Shameless while I was writing. I'm just ready to crawl into this bed right here and hopefully sleep. So at this point, looking at my statistics, I am averaging 1,675 words per day. I have written a total of 33,514 words. Go me, because today we should be at 33,333 words today. So I am above that, which is nice. At this rate, I will finish on November 30th. I've been thinking about this book and thinking about the direction I want to take it, and really I'm kind of letting the characters decide what's going to happen next. But the biggest issue that I'm having right now is that I'm having issues with the middle. I can write beginnings, I can write endings, I can write big scenes. Those middle ones that are not as fun to write, that are not as fun to even read, that I'm having troubles with. So hopefully I can get past that in this home stretch. We are in the home stretch. 10 days left. That is all there is left, is 10 days. That is so wild to me. This has been quite the adventure, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. And obviously I'm not gonna finish the book in these next 10 days. It's gonna be much longer than 50,000 words, as I am proving to myself already, because I am at 33,000 words and we're only at the second stop. So, because it's about a cruise. It's about going on a Caribbean cruise. I mean, it's not about going on the Caribbean cruise, but that is the setting. We're only at the second stop, so I still have so many days to write about on this adventure, so it's going to be a lot longer than 50,000 words, which I mean, most novels are. So I'm gonna go to bed. I am so tired, and it's been 4 minutes. Probably not, because I'm probably gonna edit this down because I am rambling and I am so tired. I just want to go to bed. All right, I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I did it. No matter how tired I am, I did it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so I definitely slept better last night, which is great. So today I wrote 2,136 words, so that's good. Like I said, I'm trying to build somewhat of a buffer just in case I can't get a full 1,667 words tomorrow, being that it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'll be at my sister's for most of the day, so we'll see. Hopefully between the morning and then when I come home after dinner, between that time I can write as much as I need. At this rate, I'll still finish on November 30th, so I'm not a full day ahead, which is fine. I mean, that's that's fine. But looking at that bar, oh my gosh, it's so weird because I remember looking at that bar and thinking, it just doesn't feel like it's getting full. And now I'm looking at that bar and going, holy crap, it's so close to full. I feel so accomplished already that it feels so good. This is the furthest I've ever gotten with NaNoWriMo. I've tried it 2 other times before this. I don't think I ever had an account the first time. I think I just kind of wrote and didn't realize there was a place to track. And the second time I actually did have an account, and I don't remember how far I went, but I actually ended up making a different account for this particular one so that my handle was my name, unlike it was for the other one. That's pretty cool. I'm at 35,650 words. Tomorrow we need to be at 36,666 words. So I'm just a little under 1,000 short of that. So, I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can write 1,000 words, a little over 1,000 words, and be set. So this is going very well. And I see this little dip that I created, and I'm just glad that I'm past that little dip and that I got caught up, and now I'm ahead, kind of, not like super ahead, but I'm at least a little ahead of where I needed to be today. So, because today I need to be at exactly 35,000 words, and I am 650 beyond that. So, I mean, heck, I'll take it. I will take it. So, anyway, I will see you guys all tomorrow. I'm gonna crawl into bed. I just cleaned my linens because I found a mess that my cat made. So I love having an old cat who is slowly dying because she makes messes all of the time. Anyway, I also need to look at my YouTube and start working on that again too. I've been really neglecting that, and that's why I wanted to have November and December finished. I have November finished, but I wanted December finished too so that I didn't have to like worry about it too much. But I'll crank out a couple of videos here in the next week or so and see what I can manage. Maybe tomorrow before we leave I can crank out a couple of videos. We'll see. I'll see you guys all tomorrow where I can hopefully update you guys and be as successful as I was today. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. We have less than 10 days left. This is day 8 tomorrow. 8 days as of tomorrow left of this. All right, I'm out of here. My battery's about to die. So I'm out of here. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. By the time you guys see this, it'll be December though. So there's that. But I am very, very happy because it's 11:30. We haven't left for my sister's house yet, and I am at 1,894 words. So I think I'm gonna call it a day on that. I might write again later tonight when I get home, if I do come home. But I wrote enough, and at this rate, I'll still finish on November 30th. My average is 1,706 words per day. I'm hoping to get, like I said, up there and continue so that I can get a little bit above 50,000, because in order to claim the actual win, I have to actually like put the words in there, and I lost about 1,000 words. So I'm gonna try and get to like 52,000 words or 53,000 words just to make up for that, even though I will write that again. So maybe at some point I'll write that and just not count that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this episode of Shameless while I finish getting ready to go to my sister's house. And I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving by the time you see this, because it's not Thanksgiving for you anymore, but I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And let me know as we're going through this. Let me know how your NaNoWriMo went, if you did, what you did for Thanksgiving, whatever you guys want to let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys all tomorrow as I update you yet again. Hello guys, it is Black Friday and I am finally done. It is 11 o'clock, so I'm really tired. I've been up since really early this morning. I can't remember what time I actually woke up. I think it was like 4 o'clock. I woke up because we were supposed to meet my sister and her daughters with my mom at the Mall of America for Black Friday shopping, because we are crazy people who go to the Mall of America to go Black Friday shopping. Generally we don't. Generally we do not touch the Mall of America, but we decided this year we were just gonna do it. So, but I woke up really early this morning and it is now 11 o'clock, and so I am definitely ready for sleep. Luckily I had better sleep than the time I woke up at 2 and couldn't fall back to sleep. But I finished today, and I finished with 1,719 words, which was actually not what I was intending. I was like, I'm just gonna get to my daily, like what I need for the day, which was only like 759 or something like that. I think I might still have it. 789 was what I needed to get to, you know, where I needed to be today, which was 38,333 words. And then I just continued to write. After I got to that point, I just continued to write, and I was like, you know what, let's just get to the daily, what is normally the daily limit, because I still want to try and build some kind of buffer. I'm still at this rate going to finish on November 30th, but I only need to write 1,343 words to finish on time, which is great. My average words per day are 1,707, and I'm currently totaling at 39,263, which is great because tomorrow we need to be at 40,000 words exactly. So again, I won't have a ton to write tomorrow. I only need to write 737 words, so that's less than what I needed to write today. Not a ton less, but still somewhat. So that's great news. I'm still on track at this point to complete NaNoWriMo, to win NaNoWriMo, and again, it feels really good because of the fact that I fell behind during that mid-time, but I am almost there, and seeing that bar almost full just makes me so happy. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I'll see you guys all tomorrow after with another update of where I'm at. So, good night. Hey guys, so I am handheld. So I am done writing for the day. I'm just not feeling it today, to be completely honest with you. But I did get 1,333 words out. So all I really needed was like 333 words, but I'm just not feeling it, and I have to leave here relatively shortly to go pick up a friend, and then we're gonna go to another friend's house for some game night, because another friend of ours who left town to work his dream job is in town and for Thanksgiving, and so he wanted to get together with everybody after he was done with all of his family stuff, and so we are getting together to play some games. So I'm gonna bring some of my games with me. Luckily, I had to take them off of my bed so that I could decorate for Christmas. You can see back here on my bed, these are all of these Chance dolls that are sold at PetSmart. This is not sponsored by PetSmart charities. So I'm gonna finish getting ready while I finish this episode of Shameless. I'm gonna go and hang out with some friends tonight, and I'm done writing for the day. So at this rate, I will still finish on November 30th, so we're still on track. I'm at 40,596 words, which feels absolutely wild to me. This is the most so far, well, no, Man from the Stars, I have written a little bit more for. I think I'm at like 49,000 for that one. I only have 9,404 words left to write. That's so just wild to me. At this, if I write 1,344 words for the rest of the time, I will finish on time, and my average per day is 1,691. So I am so very happy. I'm so proud of myself. Just so proud. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another update. So here we are at the end of another NaNoWriMo day, and I am at 42,646 words. So that is so great, so cool. I am so happy with where I'm at right now. So I wrote 2,050 words today. Actually, I didn't think I was gonna get that far because I just really wasn't feeling writing today. I just really wasn't. I don't know, like I wasn't really into it, and I kind of got stuck in a scene. So I decided to do a chapter break and switch point of views just to kind of give myself a new perspective of the scene. So I got a little bit further. But again, I'm not really feeling it tonight. So I'm gonna head to bed, try write again tomorrow. I am still on track. At this point, we'll finish on November 30th. And if I want to finish on time, I just have to write 1,226 words a day, and I should be finished. And my rosacea looks awful today. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna crawl into my bed and sleep and start fresh tomorrow. I do have a test tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time studying for that. So I was kind of hoping to write 2 full days today, or well, what I needed to write for today, which was less than your average like words per day, and then write a full day, write tomorrow's as well. But I'm actually in a really good place, and the only amount that I have to write 687 words tomorrow. So like that I could probably squeeze out at some point tomorrow while I am studying for my test that I need to do tomorrow. Plus I need to do some more YouTube videos because we're almost the end of November, and I only have until the end of November. So I need to get some more YouTube videos filmed and edited. I need to finish editing the project that I'm currently working on, which is a story time. I started editing that like at the beginning of November, and I just never went back to it. So I need to finish editing that tomorrow, and I want to film some more and get some more edited so that I have some videos to put out. I want to get this one edited as well in time for the first Thursday of December. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night. So apparently on the 25th, I forgot to take a screenshot, but I gave you guys the update anyway. And then yesterday, I didn't write anything. Just stuff got in the way. I had a I had an exam with one of my classes, so I had to focus on that. And then the night just got to be really stressful with just some personal things going on in my life. So I just did not feel like writing yesterday. So I made up for it today, and today I wrote the most words I have written in a day before for this book, or for NaNoWriMo in general. So today I wrote 3,164 words, which puts me at a total of 45,810, which we only need to be at 45,000 a day. So I am at, 810 words above that, which is fantastic. At this rate, I'll still finish on November 30th, but if I write what I have tomorrow plus another day, I'm as good as gold, because I'll be at like 49,000. So if I can write 3,100 words, almost 3,200 words today, I can write more tomorrow. I do have a night class tomorrow, but I don't have class right after work, so I can come home from work and write and see if I can do that, and then take a break, and then basically do what I did today, because I wrote earlier today, and then I took a break, and then I wrote again just now. So that's how I ended up writing almost 3,200 words. So hopefully maybe that's what I can do tomorrow, right after work, get to work and write, take a little bit of a break, come back after my night class and write a little bit more before I go to bed. And here's hoping that I can get to that point. So this is so cool. Looking at this being nearly finished is so incredible to me. I can't believe I have nearly done it. I can't give up now. There was a time period where I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to quit because this is just so much, and I fell so far behind. But you know what? I am doing this. I am finishing it. 3 days, you guys. 3 days. The 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. And NaNoWriMo is finished. So I'm super excited. And then you guys will see this video that following Thursday. And I realized I'm actually not in such a bad place for YouTube videos, because I only have really one more video to film. And then 3 to edit, but they shouldn't take a heck of a lot of time. This one's gonna take a long time, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get ready for bed, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys all tomorrow with another update. So I almost didn't write anything today because I have been battling a headache basically all day, but luckily it started to go away towards the end, and I realized I need to write something. So I only got out 1,281 words today, but because I was ahead again, I still hit beyond my daily goal. So now I'm at 47,091 words. So I am so close to being at 50,000 words. I'm so excited. There are only 2 days left, you guys. There's only 2 days left, 29th and 30th. Oh my gosh. And considering the fact that I'm doing well, staying like mostly, because I've only fallen behind twice so far, staying mostly on track, I'm feeling pretty good about finishing. I just need to get enough words out. I'm hitting some serious blockages, so I think I'm gonna go back to where I was writing really early on before I jumped forward a little bit. I'm gonna go back to where I was writing before, or write another scene that I know needs to come eventually. So I don't know. I've got to figure that out. But over the next 2 days, I only have 2,909 words left to write. I wrote more than that yesterday. Just reminding you of this information. I wrote more than that yesterday. So I am really looking forward to this. And who knows, maybe I can squeeze that out tomorrow and hit 50,000 tomorrow, and then just continue writing and have more than 50,000 words on the 30th. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I am really tired, and I'm hoping this headache stays gone enough for me to fall asleep. And then hopefully I don't have it tomorrow. I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another update, maybe at 50,000 words. We don't know. We don't know my life yet. So I don't know how this happened. I was writing, and I got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna be done for the day. And obviously I must have been really bad at counting my words, or maybe Word is really bad at counting my words. I don't know. But I decided to check my word count just to see exactly where I was gonna be. And now I'm excited to compile the whole story just to kind of see. I want to make sure that this is correct. But if it is in fact correct, you guys, I just won NaNoWriMo. What? Oh my god. And by a lot more than I thought I was gonna. I don't know what the heck happened, but I'm there and I did it. And I don't know. I almost want to compile everything into one Word document just to see what word says the word count is. And maybe I accidentally, I don't know. I'm gonna do that real quick and just find out. So in case there was any question, this includes the 1,000 words that I wrote prior to NaNoWriMo and the chapter 1, chapter 2, some of them are just chapters, so I know where the chapter breaks are, so I know when to change the point of views and stuff. But take a look at this word count. How did I mess up so badly? Like, I messed up so bad, you guys. I thought I was doing really well doing my word counts every day, but apparently I was not. So this book is now 59,000 words, which is kind of wild to me just because of the fact that it's not even close to being finished. So I don't know how long this book is going to end up being. And especially because I'm writing it so poorly right now, and I know that I am writing it very poorly right now, but I'm taking some creative writing courses next semester, so I'll have so many new tools at my disposal to make this book better. And then I have a critique partner that's going to look over it, and beta readers that are going to look over it, and then an editor who's going to look over it, and it's going to be top notch by the time it's done. But I have no idea how long this book is going to be. But oh my gosh, you guys, today has been a really crappy day. Like, I was severely depressed earlier today. And then I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and write. Apparently I didn't have to write today. Oh my god. I won NaNoWriMo by nearly 10,000 words. Okay. Okay. I'm going to bed now. Good night, everyone.